Welcome to your pathway to a master's with MITx MicroMasters program in supply chain management. My name is Eva Ponce. I'm the executive director of the MITx MicroMasters program in supply chain management here at MIT, the Center for Transportation and Logistics. Thank you so much for our pathway partners. We have today with us ASU, Covenant University, and Doane University. Thank you for joining us. This is a great opportunity for our MicroMasters participants to learn more about different opportunities for them and how they can apply to different pathways to a master's degree. First of all, please let me introduce to you Lu Zhang and also Sam Varney. They have been organizing these webinars. Thank you so much to both of you. And now I want Sam to share with you some of the logistics for this webinar. Sam, are you ready to join us?
Yes. Hey, everybody. So thanks so much for joining us today. Just a few tidbits about Zoom and how we sort of run things. At the bottom of your screen, you should have a Q&A bar. Feel free to populate any questions there for the entire audience, but also for specific universities that you want them to answer in their short Q&A session. You can also send us a chat. Lu Zhang and I will be on the other end. Send us any questions you have, complications. We'll be also putting information in there regarding contact and a survey that we have for after the webinar to let us know where we can send information for the presentations, the webinar recording, and ways to contact the schools. Final thing is we have a poll and it should be live on your screen now. We just want to know where you guys are in your sort of process of your pathway to a master's, how many courses you've completed with us. So if you could take a moment while we start the presentation and just fill out that would be great. And thanks for joining. Right, back to you, Eva.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. And thank you, Lu, for being behind the scenes organizing this. Okay, so the plan for today is, first of all, I will do a brief introduction to the MITx MicroMasters program in supply chain management. Then we will turn over to Covenant University. You will have the opportunity to learn more from them, and then you will have 5 minutes for questions and answers. Then after that, we will move to Doane University, and same thing, you will have the opportunity to learn more about what they are offering to the MicroMasters participants, and then you have the question and answer time. And finally, we have with us Arizona State University. You will learn more about the online master's degree they are offering through edX to you. So this is the plan for today, and always at the end of each presentation, 5 minutes for any questions you might have to learn more about all of these opportunities. Okay, so are you wondering where the MicroMaster in Supply Chain Management credential can take you? This is the main goal for today, and we are going to try to help you to discover all of these opportunities. Before that, let me share with you the mission of the MITx MicroMasters in Supply Chain Management. We are trying here, our mission is to raise the knowledge of supply chain management professionals across the globe. The first goal or principle we have is to educate the world for free. This means that anyone from anywhere can join the MicroMaster program. The second principle is to offer a rigorous credential. Our learners need to complete and pass 5 supply chain management courses. In each course, you need to complete and pass one midterm, final exams, and graded assignment. At the end of the program, we provide a final, comprehensive, and proctored exam. So you need to pass this exam in order to earn the MicroMaster credential. And it's our principle to offer this program at a minimum cost. And third, we are also offering a pathway to a graduate education. So these are the three principles we have. This blended hybrid model of educating the world is one of the most innovative educational initiatives at MIT. President Rafael Reif announced in 2015, in the fall of 2015, this new way to bring non-traditional students on campus. Since then, we have more than 300,000 learners enrolled in our MicroMaster program. From these 300,000 learners, 22,000 are verified learners. 11,000, they have completed with us at least one of our supply chain management courses, one of our online massive courses. And to date, we have 1,800 of credential holders. We call credential holders those learners who have completed the 5 SCX courses plus the comprehensive and final exam at the end. So why is this an innovative way to access to master's degree? As I mentioned, the first part of the program is 100%. On average, our learners spend 12 to 18 months in completing the MicroMaster credential. Once they earn the credential, then they can apply to a master's degree here at MIT and also in any of our pathways universities. Currently, we have more than 22 pathways universities offering an opportunity to a master's degree. At MIT, the model we are following is a full-time residential model. This means that once the learner completes the MicroMaster credential, they can apply to MIT for the Master of Applied Science in Supply Chain Management or Master of Engineering in Supply Chain Management. If they get admission, they will spend one full semester on campus here at MIT, 5 months full-time, and after that, they will earn the master's degree at MIT. And similar pathways has been offered for more than 20 universities. Today, in this webinar, we are going to learn more about the opportunity that ASU is offering to our MicroMasters participants, the opportunity that Covenant University is offering, and also the opportunities from Doane University. And before closing my presentation, I want to have a look at the future, where to go. And I believe that we are moving towards an omni-channel model, a model that satisfies learners' need. For sure, we need to satisfy learners' need in a rigorous way, providing the best learning experience and combining the best of both worlds. I believe that we are moving into a model that some part is going to be online, some of the offering we are doing is going to be on campus, and at the very end, what we are doing is offering different opportunities, different formats, 100% online, 50% online, 50% blended, in order to meet these learners' requirements. And let me share with you this image. This image is a picture that one of our learners, Leo, he sent to us when he was taking the final exam in one of our courses. He was in a remote area in Iceland. He took the final exam in his car with internet connectivity, a laptop and internet connectivity. He passed the exam. He completed with us the 5 SCX courses. He also passed the comprehensive final exam. And finally, he applied to the MIT master degree, the blended master degree we have here. And he graduated last May 2019. So this is just an example of non-traditional students having access to master's degree through this new way to opt to this higher education. With that, I'm going to turn over to my colleagues from Covenant University in Nigeria. Let me stop my presentation. And what I want to do is to introduce to you Ada Sonia Peter. She's the director of the International Office and Linkages. Let me stop, yes, the presentation. And also Professor Humphrey Adebayo. He's the Dean for Postgraduate Schools, also at Covenant University in Nigeria. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us today, and the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Eva. Thank you, everyone. We're really excited to be able to present to you what we offer to you at Covenant University. So as mentioned, my name is Dr. Peter. I'm the Director of International Office and Linkages at Covenant. And I'll be making a presentation shortly. So this beautiful campus that you see here is Covenant University. It's located in the southwest part of Nigeria. And we really look forward to receiving you one of these days on our beautiful campus. Allow me to give you a quick background about Covenant University. Covenant is a research-intensive university with bush and global impact. As an 8-year-old university in 2002, but according to the Foundation, globally recognized the ranks as West Africa's leading university in research, in industry partnership, international look, and T1 University, and in West Africa. But in Africa, it's actually number 4. Okay, next. Right. So, but I mean, globally, the Times Higher Education ranks 1,200 plus universities, and on that ranking, Covenant falls within the 400 to 500 ranking. Our mission at Covenant is really to raise a new generation of leaders in all human endeavors, and we have been doing this in the last 18 years. Little wonder most of our graduates go on to work in globally recognized multinational organizations like McKinsey, Deloitte, Cape Town for their postgraduate degrees, back here at Covenant, and some of them to other Ivy Leagues like MIT, Harvard, Yale, and the likes. So at Covenant, there are 4 colleges. We have the College of Science and Technology. We have the College of Business and Social Sciences. We have a College of Engineering, and also the College of Leadership Development Studies. And there are, of course, 18 departments. And one of those departments is the department we're going to be looking at today, which is the College of the Department of Business Management. Total, there are 7,000 students on campus at Covenant University, and there are 250 tenured professors creating our policies and initiatives to keep Covenant as a more globally oriented and internationally connected university. In my opinion, I think this background is very important so that you understand the university that you're coming to. So as it relates to our collaboration with MIT on the MicroMasters, Covenant is pleased to offer a path for credit opportunity for MIT MicroMaster credential holders in SCM, that's talking about the supply chain management, towards the completion of a master's degree in business administration. In that respect, aspect, it means that if you have a credential from MIT MicroMasters in Supply Chain Management, at Covenant, we're willing to waive 6 credits for you out of the total number of credits required for you to graduate from our business administration program. The Department of Business Management is the department offering this opportunity, and in that department, you have the opportunity, to go into organizational behavior and entrepreneurship, depending on your area of interest. It might be necessary to mention that the department started as a full-fledged department in 2006, and the department is fully accredited by the Apex regulatory organization in Nigeria, the National Universities Commission. And in the last Times Higher Education subject ranking, our business program ranked top in Africa and top 300 globally. In that department, there are 300 students, both undergraduate and postgraduate students, and there are 20 tenured professors, 4 adjunct professors, and 5 international visiting scholars. And what I mean by international visiting scholars, these are scholars from other universities, our partner universities, that have opted to visit Covenant and teach either a specific course or several topics within a semester. So we also have that on our campus, and this is the Times Higher ranking of our business administration program in 2020. So what do we look out for in our postgraduate students? Well, Covenant, as you know, is above all an academic institution. So this means that academic strength is one of our first considerations in evaluating any candidate. So the single most important document in your application is your first degree. They can simply do well at Covenant. Rather, we look for trailblazers, we look for pathfinders, and of course, future shapers of our world, those whose lives will make a difference to others, ideally at a global scale. And when I say global, it means whatever solution you're preferring will be relevant locally, but when you scale it, it should definitely have a global impact. So the admission requirements, you would require a first degree in industrial relations or human resource management, business administration, accounting, and sociology. These are courses that are considered if you actually meet the cumulative grade point average of 3.0. So the degree must be from Covenant or any other university recognized by the Senate at Covenant University. You may want to visit our postgraduate website for more details about this. So the duration of the program, if you choose to come to Covenant, if you're opting for a full-time program, you'll spend a minimum of about 3 semesters and a maximum of about 6 semesters on our campus. But because we also understand that some of our adult learners will want to merge their work and studies, we have also provided an opportunity for a part-time program. But if you opt for a part-time program, you should imagine that you will spend a minimum of about 4 semesters and a maximum of 8 semesters with us on campus. The graduation requirement, you require about 42 units to graduate, and you see the details there: 32 units of coursework, 2 units of seminar, 2 units of university courses, and 6 units of research. But of course, if you're coming with an MIT MicroMaster credential, it means that of these 42 units, you'll get 6 units waived, and then you complete the remaining units. And so we hope to see you soon on our campus. This is, again, our beautiful campus. But if you do have questions at this time, we're happy to respond to your questions. The Dean School of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Humphrey Adebayo, is also with us here and is able to answer your question. sps@covenantuniversity.edu.ng or diol@covenantuniversity.edu.ng. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Peter. Great presentation, and thank you for sharing all of the details and the opportunity with our MicroMaster participants. There is one question from Matthias. He's asking about, and I think you already answered that question. He said he's asking if the master program is accredited, which one is the agency doing the accreditation? I think you already covered this in your presentation.
Exactly. The National Universities Commission accredits the courses, and it's accredited. Yes, it's accredited.
Great. And the second question is, what are the criteria for foreign undergrad degrees to be eligible for admission?
Well, like I mentioned, as long as your university is recognized by the University Senate, that's the very first criteria. The university must recognize your university. And then the next will be to look at your transcripts. It doesn't matter whether you're a national student or an international student. As long as the University Covenant recognizes your university on our list of recognized universities, then you're eligible to apply.
Great.
I imagine the dean might want to, add something to this. Professor Humphrey?
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Sonia, for that wonderful presentation. I hope you can hear me.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, she had said everything all, and but just to add a quick one, that aside being recognized by the National Universities Commission, we have also placed ourselves on a global mark by our rankings. You will recall why she was making her presentation that the university, particularly the college, the business and economics program, have been ranked between 301 to 400 by the Times Higher Education. And aside that, you will also need, as part of the basic requirement, which have been clearly spelled out when you visit our website. When you visit our website, you will see the details there, but you will need the basic requirement like the O-level in English, and you need to pass and have a minimum credit in masters, in English language, mathematics, and any 3 other basic courses in business, or that is also business related. Then if you also have direct entry qualification, I think that will also sail through. So on this note, in case you have further questions, we will be glad to also respond to such questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you. One more question. How many students will be admitted to the master's program?
Well, depending on the availability of spaces, but I can tell you that we can admit as many students up to in that supply chain management. We will have a slot for between 20 to 30 students at a go. Yeah, we have the capacity, we have the resources, we have even eligible faculty to also supervise such program, but at a time, not between a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 30.
Okay, great. The last question is, how long will the MicroMasters program certificate be honored for application to the master's program?
If I will answer that, I don't know what exactly the person means. If you mean how long will your certificate from the MicroMasters program qualify you to join Covenant? Well, I think within the 5-year gap that you finished the program, you should be able to join Covenant University.
Perfect.
So a 5-year mark will exactly.
Perfect. This is exactly the question. Okay, so thank you so much. We are going to turn over now to Doane University. If any other question for you comes, we will go through those questions at the end of the webinar, okay? Thank you. Okay, now we are going to move to Doane University. We have Deborah Sepich, Director of Graduate Business Programs. We have also Lauren Erickson, Assistant Director of Enrollment, and Micah Small, Enrollment Counselor. Thank you so much for joining us today, and the floor is yours.
Wonderful. Thank you for the terrific introductions. We are so excited to have you joining us today to learn a little bit more about Doane University and our graduate business programs. As mentioned, my name is Lauren Erickson, and I'm the Assistant Director of Enrollment on our non-residential campuses. And joining me today is Micah Small, who is an enrollment counselor for our graduate business programs.
So Doane University is located in the eastern portion of Nebraska, just south of Lincoln, Nebraska. Our main residential campus is located in Crete, Nebraska. However, we also have non-residential campuses in Lincoln, Omaha, and Grand Island, Nebraska, as well as online offerings. While we live in the shadow of a well-known big state school, we are proud of the fact that we are a small school doing big things.
Here at Doane University, we feature 2 graduate business programs. We have a Master of Business Administration and a Master of Arts in Management. Both of these degrees have in-person classroom options at our Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island, Nebraska campuses, and both of these degrees can also be completed fully online. At Doane, we have designed our coursework to fit into the lives of working adults. And so with that in mind, we operate on short 8-week terms. Within that 8-week term, full-time status is 1 course. You'll find here at Doane, there's a lot of flexibility. If you want to take more than 1 course at a time to complete the program at a faster pace, you're welcome to do so. You can also take terms off as needed. We want to make sure that you don't have to put your life on hold while you're in graduate school. Our Master of Business Administration is a 30 credit hour program, and this is a degree that's highly valued by employers who are looking for leaders who can assist their business in reaching their bottom line and contributing to business goals. The coursework of this program focuses on proven business theories and leadership skills to enhance a student's ability to lead and also improve that bottom line of your business. The overall objective of our Master of Business Administration program is to develop students into broadly educated business decision makers who can understand the whole business. The Master of Business Administration program is more quantitatively focused while still balancing that human component of business. In comparison to our MBA program, we feature a Master of Arts in Management program, which is a 36 credit hour program that assists students in learning the skills and knowledge to lead and manage in any industry. The coursework focuses on creating a vision, successfully getting those around you to work towards that common goal, and then learning how to inspire and motivate them to achieve the end result. The coursework will prepare you to provide managerial theories to meet organizational goals and further develop leadership skills in emotional intelligence, authenticity, strategic thinking, and self-awareness. In comparison to the MBA, the Master of Arts in Management program is more qualitatively focused and also has a capstone component.
So some of you might be wondering, what are Doane's distinctions? What makes our graduate business programs worthwhile? First, we put a special emphasis on social responsibility. Business decisions are made every day that affect not only you, but the world around you. Your choices determine your reputation and reflect your true character. At Doane, we teach you to navigate business with a moral compass. Second, we want to help you know how to create a culture. Being a business leader means knowing people and knowing how to show empathy, so it's important that leaders know how to be the voice of reason and make others feel valued. At Doane, we teach leaders how to create a culture of good. Third, our graduate business programs are the perfect mixture of hard and soft skills. Most graduate business programs are all about the numbers, but you can't manage a business with only formulas and projections. At Doane, we give our students the perfect blend of quantitative and qualitative skills because in business, it takes both to be successful.
In addition to the distinctions that Micah just outlined, you'll find that here at Doane, you're going to have a different graduate experience. We understand that businesses don't exist without innovation, and we take innovation very seriously here at Doane, and it shows in both of our graduate business programs. Whether you start by enrolling in one of our MITx MicroMasters or with a Partners MicroMasters program, you'll find that your experience here at Doane University is truly unique and innovative. We aren't shy to admit that we can't be the best at everything. And with that in mind, we have connected with some of the best schools around the world to accept their credit as transfer credit into our graduate business programs. We're here to help you every step of the way, from the enrollment process to academic advising, to looking ahead to career advancement and networking skills, resume writing, interviewing, and more. We take all of those pieces very seriously, and we want to foster key relationships with our students and employers to open pathways for both students and alumni. In addition to all of those wonderful pieces, you'll find that we are competitively priced and markedly efficient.
So just to kind of reiterate what we've been talking about, what the differences are between the Master of Business Administration and the Master of Arts in Management. The MBA is kind of a more qualitative and quantitative integration. And the MAM focuses a little bit more on the development of soft skills, those leadership skills, and providing students an integral coaching element within the capstone portion of the program. Doane's MBA program is 30 credit hours, as Lauren mentioned before. 30 credit hours of coursework. Kind of how that breaks down is that consists of 10 full courses. This means that there's 7 core MBA courses that every MBA student has to take. And then there's the 3 emphasis area courses. Similar to that is in the MAM program, is comprised of the core coursework as well. That's similar to the MBA, that emphasis area. And then what makes the MAM program a little bit different is the capstone component, which is the reason for the difference in the number of credit hours in courses as well.
So I'm sure you're wondering, how does your supply chain management MicroMasters impact your time here at Doane? When you successfully complete the supply chain MicroMasters, that will transfer into Doane University as 9 semester credits. And that will fulfill our supply chain management emphasis area within either the Master of Business Administration or Master of Arts in Management program. So with those 9 credits coming in, you're only 7 classes away from an MBA or 9 classes away from a Master of Arts in Management program.
The quality of Doane's faculty is one of the most critical elements to our graduate business programs. We work to get the best faculty possible in our programs and faculty who have teaching and applied experience. These instructors work with instructional designers to develop courses that use the most recent developments for online student engagement. By being involved in the development of the courses, faculty are better able to deliver and communicate course content to students.
So you've learned a little bit about Doane, our graduate programs, and you heard me mention earlier that we're competitively priced. And I wanted to share a little bit more about that piece. So here on this table, you can see the pricing structure for both of our graduate business programs. With both our Master of Arts in Management and MBA program, there is a one-time $50 application fee. And then our online tuition rate is $490 per credit hour, plus a $30 technology fee per credit hour. When you combine those two, that means our online tuition rate is only $520 per credit hour. So if you're bringing in those 9 transfer credits from your supply chain MicroMasters, you can get your MBA for under $11,000 or your Master of Arts in Management for roughly $14,000. We appreciate you joining us today to learn a little bit more about Doane University, our graduate business programs, and how your supply chain management MicroMasters can impact your time here at Doane. We would love to open up the floor for questions.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Great presentation. Yes, we have some questions for you. The
Wonderful.
First question is there any language requirement for this MBA program?
Terrific question. So for our admission process, we would ask that students complete an online application. From there, we would collect an official transcript showcasing that they have conferred a bachelor degree. And from there, there is no additional language requirement unless somebody is seeking a certain visa status through Doane University.
Great. The second question is, one learner is asking if he can apply to your program even though he hasn't finished the MicroMaster credential.
Most definitely. There are several different ways that students can approach their time here at Doane. We have students who will apply for the program while they're working on their MicroMasters, so that upon completion of that MicroMasters, they're ready to jump in with us. We also have students who will complete their MicroMasters and their Doane coursework concurrently. And so that's another option for students to pursue as well.
Perfect. The last question is what the career path looks like as a Doane graduate?
Terrific question. So with both of our graduate business programs, we have regional accreditation here at Doane University by the Higher Learning Commission. And so you will find that our degrees are well recognized and will assist you in your career advancement. Another really terrific piece of being a Doane student and Doane alumni is we have a career development office who assists both students and alumni with their job search, resume writing, interviewing skills, and doing mock interviews, all of those terrific pieces to ensure that as you enter the workforce upon completing graduate school, you have all of the skill sets needed to be successful.
Excellent. One more question. What is the total cost of the course?
So our tuition rate for our online courses is $520 per credit hour. If students are transferring in their completed supply chain MicroMasters, they are only 7 courses away from an MBA, which the total cost would be roughly $10,900. If they are pursuing the Master of Arts in Management and transferring in their supply chain management MicroMasters, their tuition cost would be roughly $14,000.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Anything you want to add?
I think
we're all good.
We're all good on our end. We appreciate the time everybody took to listen today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the presentation and for answering all of the questions from our learners. Okay, before moving to our last presenter, I want to share with you the results of the poll. So we asked our participants today how many courses they have completed. We have that 40% of the participants, they have not completed with us any of the SCX courses. 15% have completed 5 SCX courses, and 26% complete so far one of our SCX courses, just to give you an idea of the people who has connected today to this webinar. Okay, so now I'm going to turn over to my colleague, Jan Fowler. He's a Motorola professor and chair of the Department of Supply Chain Management at Carey School University, Carey School of Business at Arizona State University, ASU. This is a new opportunity for our learners to earn a master's degree fully online on edX. We are all very excited about this opportunity. It's my pleasure to have you here today, Jan Fowler. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ponce. So let me share my screen real quick. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about this online master's degree that we've just now started at the WP Carey School of Business, where our motto is business is personal. So just briefly about myself, I'm actually the former chair of the department. I was able to get rid of those administrative duties recently, but I'm the director of the supply chain management new master's degree that we have. So I basically do applied operations management research, and I was formerly a professor in industrial engineering. So I've seen both the engineering side and the business side of things. So let me first tell you a little bit more about the WP Carey School of Business. We pride ourselves on the fact that we have 9 programs and disciplines ranked in the top 15 by U.S. News & World Report. And as a university, we've actually been ranked by U.S. News & World Report as the most innovative school in the nation for the last 5 years. So we're actually quite proud of that accomplishment. In the Department of Supply Chain Management, we're consistently ranked in the top 5 nationally for both our undergraduate and graduate programs, which I think is a real unique opportunity that if you go to the MIT MicroMasters degree and then come to ASU for your supply chain management degree, you will get the second ranked and the third ranked graduate programs currently in supply chain management with your MIT credential and the credential that you'll be getting from Arizona State University. Okay. We also have leading edge supply chain management research. We're one of the tops in research and supply chain management. And those are the faculty that teach in this program. In fact, what we did when we got this opportunity to partner with MIT, we actually have every single faculty member involved in one of the courses, in the development of one of the courses that we have. So again, we're very excited about this unique Stack Masters concept. It fits in very well with our innovation and with innovation at MIT. It's a 30 credit hour program, which is 10 courses, and each of them is offered in a 7.5-week format online. However, I said it's 10 courses. You're going to get credit for 4 of those courses with the completion of the MIT MicroMasters. All right, so you'll only come to ASU and take 6 courses. And we are very practical here, and we'll talk a lot about the practical application of supply chain management. And from the MIT MicroMasters, you've got an excellent foundation to allow us to go forward with some additional topics. And I'll talk more about those in just a moment. So the idea is that you complete the courses here from MIT. You get through all of those courses. There's not really a one-to-one mapping with our courses, but we give you credit for an introductory operations class, for a decision models class, for one in supply chain design and cost management, and an introductory logistics course. Then when you come to the WP Carey School of Business and take these courses online, you'll get 2 courses in procurement, which is an area that we have a lot of strength in. It's certainly covered in the MIT MicroMasters, but we'll go into quite a bit of depth into those topics. We have an additional logistics course that you'll take from us. You'll take a project management course. You'll also take a sustainability and social responsibility. That's becoming a much, much bigger part of the supply chain management profession, thinking about sustainability and social responsibility. So we have a course in that. And then we have a final advanced operations class that also is our capstone class. So you'll end up doing a final project in that class that tries to tie everything together that you've gone through. So it is pretty much a lockstep program, though you can come in and out. We don't have too many prerequisites in the program, but the first offering is going to be starting this spring, and you'll take a strategic procurement class followed by a supplier management negotiation class. The first one will be over the first 7.5 weeks of the spring semester, the other one over the second. Then in the fall of 2020, you'll end up taking the logistics class and the project management class, and then come back in the spring of 2021 and take the sustainability and social responsibility class and the capstone class. And you can just add a year to that if you're not going to be able to get in this year. Our current plan is to start another cohort in the spring of 2021. So in terms of the application, it takes approximately 30 minutes to complete the application. So the deadline for this year, though it sounds like most of you will not be quite ready, would be December 16th for this year. It'll be approximately December 15th for next year. And so I'll leave these details for you on actually submitting it, since most of you probably won't be submitting currently. We do require that you have a bachelor's degree at coming into the program. If you're an international student, we have the TOEFL or IELTS scores that will have to be sent to us. And then ultimately we'll need to get your official edX learner record to be sent to ASU. And so one of the things I should have mentioned was that all of the courses will be on the edX platform. So you'll be quite familiar with the environment, and that should certainly help ease things. You also need a B average or better in the MITx MicroMasters. So the cost breakdown, your MicroMasters, I believe the current is it's $1,080 to complete all 5 courses in the exam. We charge $1,000 per credit hour. So it's $18,000 for that. So it's a total of $19,080. And that's over, again, about 16 months because of the way we have the program. So that's really my presentation. I leave you some contact information for myself. You actually can send any questions to me. That would be perfectly fine at my email address, john.fowler@asu.edu. In terms of admission, very specific questions, you can send them directly to Patrina Yang or Dennis Martinez if you want to talk about financial services such as scholarships and the like. And with that, I'll open it up for questions.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Great presentations. Very clear and a lot of details. Yes, we have received some questions. Let's start with a question from Sunil. Asking about, let me see, this has been moved now. Yes. How to provide the option in ASU portal for Master Science in Supply Chain Management, electives or research, 24 credit hours after completing core SCM. It's a very specific question.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Me neither. I think it's a very specific question about the number of elective credits they need to take if they apply to your program.
So the way it's currently formed, there are no electives. You take the 6 courses that I mentioned to finish out and get your master's in supply chain management.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. You also could take some other courses from ASU if you wanted to, but that's certainly not required.
Yes, perfect. They are also asking if they need to take any of the credits on campus.
No. It's a completely online program. We will have an orientation at the beginning of each group that you could come to campus if you wanted to, but there's no requirement.
Excellent. Also, they are asking if through the program that you are offering at ASU, if you are covering topics like blockchain, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, analytics in supply chain.
Absolutely. You will find that we will cover most of the current topics that exist, and those are certainly amongst them. Yes. Yeah,
excellent. Any other thing, John, you want to add about the program?
No, we're just excited about this partnership with MIT.
Excellent. We are very excited here too. It's a great opportunity for our MicroMaster learners. One question about accreditation. They are asking if your online master has received accreditation by AACSB.
It certainly has, and I should have pointed out earlier that ASU has been doing online education for a very long time. Yes. And we're actually very highly ranked in the online space, and it's our exact same faculty that teach our on-campus courses, and as I indicated, they're pretty highly ranked faculty. So, yeah.
And one fun question, Saravanan is asking, can we attend award ceremony on campus graduation?
Yes, absolutely. You're fully ASU students, so yeah, we'd love to have you. And I would look forward to meeting actually any of the students in the program.
That's great. One more question from Akhilesh. He's asking, if I do well in MIT courses and I have poor rank in my graduate bachelor degree of mathematics, can I apply for your program and also for the scholarship?
Certainly, I would have to put you in touch with Dennis Martinez, who handles that for us. That's the one that's on the screen there for that. I should indicate that one of the things that ASU is likely to be coming up with very soon is a program that will take it once you have a master's degree, a specialized master's like the master's in supply chain management. There will be a online, a face-to-face, and probably an online version of a 30-degree program that will get an MBA where you don't take any electives, you just take the core MBA classes. So that's something we're developing. So you can stack even on top of the supply chain masters, possibly with an MBA.
Great. Another question is if there is any job placement or career services, support for online students?
Yes, we do have support for that. Yeah.
Excellent. I think these are all of the questions we have received. Thank you so much, John, for your excellent presentation and for the partnership that we have. We are very excited here also about that. I hope that this is an opportunity for our MicroMasters participants to learn more and discover more pathways, more opportunities after completing the MicroMaster credential. Thank you so much to everyone. Hope to see you online or on campus. Thank you. Bye.